Yeah, you can see that I'm back at the trees again. Yep, making up another batch of trees, another tree bender. These are larger scale. These are for 1/16th scale diorama that I've been working on for a while on the side. Excuse me, I like to take a little bit of a break now and again. And trees I find to be quite therapeutic. They are for me when I build them this way. They seem tedious, but they don't feel tedious to me. It's art. It's relaxation. It's creativity. It's a zone that you get into, and the results are so rewarding and so pleasing. It makes it all worthwhile. And I just love it. I'm working on a couple of Douglas firs. This is the last one for this piece that I'm doing, and like I have the tree already built right here. And what I've done is I'm just going to position the tree on the model. I know where I want it, and then I'm going to decide after I make the limbs how I want to compose the tree for the space that it's in, rather than just make a tree and jam it into a hole. I want to take advantage of each tree and each space, and work in like balance and composition. Like on the limbs, like how the limbs, like I'll be able to bend these, open them up and reshape them. And I'll just simply drill a hole and just glue them in. And if I need to touch them up a little tiny bit with a bit of paste and paint, then great. You know what I mean? So, and it's just matte medium with some water, a little bit of water. This is probably 80% matte medium, 20% water, with a number 10 round brush. Okay, and this is just fine Woodland Scenics fine turf. You can get it at any hobby shop. This dark green. I mixed in a bit of medium and dark. Fine turf. It's not even mentioned tree on the package. It just says turf, and they have soil and weeds and different colors in little bags. Goes a long ways too. And then these are the ones that I built up, right? And I painted these with an airbrush. Somebody was mentioning, I'll just mention this because it's just a short video, but like featurette, but someone was saying, oh, it takes up quite a bit of paint, like wasting a lot of paint. Well, when you paint your branches, put them on a piece of paper and stack them up like this, like just stagger them like that, okay? And then spray each branch with these behind it, like underneath. And all the extra paint that doesn't go on this will go on to these. And then you can just turn this over and then paint your other ones, and just keep your pile underneath. And a lot of your paint will get used. It'll go onto the armatures. And this was just a dark umber brown, and then I dusted it with some earth and a little bit of buff, just a light dusting a ways back, just to give them, a sort of gray weathered sort of overtone on them. And they look quite nice, actually. Really quite pleased with them. And it gets better. Every time you build more trees, like whatever, it's such a cool art form, because it really takes your modeling and your philosophy to another level. Like if you can wrestle and overcome and build some nice model trees, it seems like everything else is a treat as well. Like it's all part and parcel of the same thing. It's the same process, creative process. especially for dioramas too. You know, they really make the diorama, and it translates to all your ground cover and everything else. Okay. And this is just a wooden dowel with texture paste. And I used wire. I drilled in. I built up the texture paste with a brush, stroked it down, you know, used a sculpting rake, and then painted them. And they look fantastic. And the wire can snip them off. I put a wooden dowel in the bottom, and they drop like right in nice to the diorama. They just plunge into the foam. Like if there's foam underneath here, I can just punch a hole and it goes down in, and then I just resculpt with cell clay or fast mash in around the roots, and then just paint it with earth washes, and it just looks fantastic. So, okay.